Hey there guys, classichomer here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Soul Silver Randomizer Nuzlocke. So I did a tiny bit of research, and it turns out Jasmine's Pokemon are going to be level 30, and then level 35. Basically, all so over-leveled compared to my team that I'm not going to fight her right now. On the plus side, I don't believe the game actually forces me to take on her gym and get her badge for nearly any reason except for maybe when it's time to move on to, trying to finish the game. At least the Johto side of it. So, what we're gonna do today is try and continue on eastward of Ecruteak City, and maybe start trying to focus my leveling efforts on a smaller portion of the team. Because when you get down to it, the best way to play a Pokemon game is to focus on just a few team members instead of spreading out all of your leveling across like the entire 6 Pokemon that could be in your team. And that might be doubly true for a Nuzlocke, since if you, have Pokemon die, then that's a lot of effort you put into someone who is no longer with you. So, I think I'm going to get rid of Smokescreen here. I know Smokescreen has its utility purposes for reducing enemy accuracy and all that, but I want to keep Bubble Beam for single target water type attacks, and Zap Cannon is, it's really powerful, and what am I trying to say? It gives me diversity. It's some type coverage for my Seadra here. Mr. Baldwin as he is. Additionally, I think I'm just gonna focus my efforts on Mr. Baldwin, Sarah, and Maggie, because those 3 will give me a diverse typing setup with diverse moves, and hopefully Mr. Baldwin can evolve and become even more powerful. Which isn't to say that the other 3 members of my team are going to get left behind in the dust and completely forgotten. I'm just maybe going to keep them, I don't know, let's say 5-ish levels behind the rest. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. Also, this, of course, is entirely dependent on if anyone gets wiped out. I probably should have stopped in at the Pokemon Center, but it's one use of Zap Cannon. Is it really going to be an issue? It will totally end up being an issue, won't it? Okay, Wobbuffet. I don't care if it's only level 13. You do not mess with Wobbuffets. Thankfully, it doesn't have Arena Trap, so I could leave that fight. Oh no. I should probably just put up a game. Why must you remind me of my failures? I should probably throw a Repel on, because a lot of the Pokemon around here are just not going to be all that special, or probably even give me all that much experience. Now, I could have just taken the time off screen to grind, or done another grinding episode, but I don't think that's totally necessary, because, we can actually do stuff. And if I have the ability to move on with at least something new in the game, I'd prefer to do that than just spend time grinding up levels. So, yeah, we're gonna actually take a look at Mount Mortar for the first time, really. You may recall we stopped in here and caught something. What did we catch? I don't remember. It may actually have been a Wobbuffet. It doesn't matter. We had the encounter and caught or did not catch something here, and everything further on from here should be available. Even Route 42 that you have to pass through to get into Mount Mortar because there was no way to encounter a Pokemon there, short of headbutting trees. And no thanks, if I don't have to, I don't think I want to. Although, that would be a pretty good way to go back to, like, Olivine and... Ooh, okay, good. Ecruteak, and see if I can't catch some Pokemon on towns instead of routes. Well, that's frustrating. You know what? We have Sarah. I'm aware that it's a water ice type I'm putting a rock ground type up against. But, Karate Chop. We're going to take advantage of that ice typing and just break this thing in half. Okay then. Well, whatever, it's not killing me, so I guess I don't care. Oh yeah, we also have Thunder Punch. That would have also been a pretty good move. And I guess technically Rock Blast should also have been super effective against Cloyster. Ice is a really bad type, defensively anyhow. So, pretty glad I don't have an Ice type on my team. Oh, there's a strength. Okay. Oh boy, that's scary. What is it? Oh no! Well, now I'm sad because I could have caught one of these. Yeah, about that. We're gonna surf. You're only level 13. I think I can take you. I'm twice your level, even though you are freaking Mewtwo. Okay, cool. So, now we know where Mewtwo's live. They're just up around Mount Mortar. Can I use Strength outside the battle? I can. Ooh. So we can go further in and see what's going on up in here. See what items I can get. And, I don't know, find more Mewtwo's to kill, I guess. That was not expected at all. But when you see the colors on the screen, like, change drastically and then shake, like, really violently like that, you know something big's happening. I honestly thought it was going to be more like some kind of a Reggie of some kind, like, oh, here, just Regigigas. Deal with it. Nope, even worse. Was maybe the most powerful Pokemon in all the games. At least, I've always felt like Mewtwo was crazy powerful. Ooh, Medicham. They're a little difficult to deal with, but I think I can just surf it. If I could land the hit. We'll try again. There we go. Protect and Detect are just very annoying moves. They definitely have their place in doubles battles or even competitive single, but not really when you're just playing the game normally. Very few times will you ever be like, man, I really wish I could just stall. Oh. Download. That's an interesting ability for things that aren't like, what, Porygon 2, I think, to have? If it isn't Porygon 2, it's Porygon Z. Great. Well, there went all the Zap Cannons. And, Twister's just not going to be all that great against this. I mean, it's going to do normal damage, but... Okay, never mind. I stand corrected. Twister did more than enough damage. I didn't think it would at all. I guess the level difference is just too astronomical. I wonder how many repels I do have. I mean, I don't mind getting the experience, because Mr. Baldwin's already gotten up to 2 level ups just since the video started, so it's not like it's worthless. But if this weren't a Nuzlocke, these are definitely fights I would just be cutting out. And you know what? I think Maggie needs to get some love now. That, and I am going to go ahead and use a repel just to get around here a little bit more easily. If I can find my way up to that trainer, though, that would be real nice. Don't know if we'll ever be able to do that. Ooh, more stairs. The higher up I go, the better I kind of feel about it. But when everything else seems to be like, oh man, if only you had rock climb, that puts a damper on it. You know, just a little bit. Tiny mushrooms are not impressive items to find. Really good, and I think it's fire red and leaf green, because they basically do the same thing that you would normally use a heart scale for, because I don't think heart scales existed yet. Alright, let's try on this guy. What? They just call me Hugh? Or was that like a weird verbal tick that just doesn't translate very well into text? Was he like, hey, In any case, this little Nidoran girl's going to get burned alive. And that's not going to do very much to me. I'm sorry, Double Kick is not impressive and not going to do a whole lot to a fully evolved fire type. If I had Sarah out, maybe that would have done a slight little bit more damage. No, I probably did call me Hugh. I do have a Seadra. I don't have a Waterfall TM, though. In any case, oh, great. I need better repels. I'm going to save that last one for when I'm in a dire situation and really need to get out of an area. So, lucky Medicham actually gets the face-off against Maggie. Also, hopefully die in the burn. Yes! Burn her! That's okay. Maggie's got some... Oh, it had shed skin. Anyway, Maggie's got good special defense. So I wasn't worried about the confusion. A little upset that the Medicham had shed skin, though. It's an interesting and surprisingly common ability. Bugs. Not gonna stand a chance here. Like, Valor has shed skin. Also, I maybe do want to try and use Valor a little bit more. But I don't want to spread the experience between 4 Pokemon, and normal types are just not that good. Oh, wow. I can't remember, is it Rock and Steel, or is it Steel and Ground? Well, we'll find out quickly if this is super effective. Critical hit, not super effective. So it's probably Steel Rock. Which means that a fighting type would ruin it. Heal Powder, really? Is that the medicine that's basically a full heal but makes your Pokemon not like you because it's bitter and gross? It is. It's exactly that. Okay. This mountain, all it wants to do is drain me of every attack I have. And I kind of don't mind. Uh-oh. What type is this going to be? Something fire is not weak to, and that's the only thing that mattered. Although, Maggie's surprisingly taking damage, whereas Mr. Baldwin wasn't. I guess that's just the sheer difference in the power of their attacks, because I'm pretty sure Maggie has the higher stat, but Ember does not hold a candle to Surf or even Bubble Beam, honestly. So, yeah, there's the problem. It's okay. Maggie will probably at some point get Flamethrower, and I won't have to worry about anything that she faces as long as it doesn't have high special defense and or is weak to fire. And she's getting level ups, so, you know, it all works out. Sadly, that almost makes this just like a little grinding episode without even meaning to be one. I don't know. I meant to get to the guy to fight them. Or at least talk to them. Probably fight them. Like, let's be honest here. It's an NPC in a Pokemon game standing out in the wild. You're probably fighting them. 99 times out of 100. Finish? Yeah, cool. I was vaguely worried that wouldn't kill. I don't know why. They don't really have that much HP, and I have so many more levels. Come on! I took 2 steps, game! This encounter rate is ridiculous. I suppose this serves as proof as to why I should buy more repels. And better repels. Alright. I don't think I fought this person before. But apparently they think that they have a grudge against me. But let's see. Is Feint Attack physical or special? It's physical. Is my physical attack stat worth anything? Yeah, it's okay. We'll be fine. Blissey has a ton of special defense and health, I think. Definitely health. But not a lot of physical defense. I kind of forget if they kept the special defense really high after the special attack, special defense split. But regardless, I just wanted to make sure that I just rip that thing apart. Literally cracking the egg with a Feint Attack. The Shelter is getting a Thunder Punch. Because I don't want it to survive the same way that Cloyster did earlier. Who knows, it could Icicle Spear me. That might hurt a little bit. Tempted to try to leave, but my greed is getting the better of me, and I want to go explore this other side of the mountain. Too bad. Like, the moment I take a few steps, the game's like, nah, you get another random battle. Just kill more Ladybuzz. Alright, just gonna gently go up these steps. And up this ladder. To a whole other floor. Alright, all for this. The scope lens. That wasn't a Master Ball. I have no idea. Whoa. Oh man, it's the other pairing to freaking Mortar. Electabuzz's evolution. Would be really cool to get. Too bad I can't catch it right now. Have to find it on another route. Also, I have never used Electivire because I think somehow in like every version of the game I've had, Electabuzz was the one that was not in my game. It was always Magmar. And then the whole having to hold a special item and trade with it in Gen 4 just to make that evolution happen wasn't super likely for me. By the time you could even get to that stuff, you're like already done with Diamond or Pearl or Platinum. So it's like, who cares? What's the point? I'm not trying to make Pokemon for competitive battling. I'm just trying to have fun with them. Wow, you're extremely common up here. It would be really cool to get this guy, though. If only because I also have Sarah. They're all the same type of evolution. It's just, you know, Electabuzz and Magmar both got baby versions in Gen 4 in addition to their super evolutions. Or maybe they came in Gen 2. Actually, I think they were Gen 2 editions. Whereas, you know, Rhyhorn and Rhydon just got an even more powerful add-on in Gen 4. I should take Maggie out of the front, because she's down to like half her health. And she got up to 27 anyway. It's Sarah's time to shine. Words. Come on. The game. It's just gonna throw trash at me until I finally collapse. I'm aware that Rock Blast would be super effective. I don't think it's necessary here. Stomp will do just fine. You know, Glabmails have one interesting thing about them. They haven't been available to be caught in the wild in a Pokemon game since Pearl. I know this because when I was trying to complete my Pokedex on, what's the service called? It's not Home, just the Pokemon Bank. I tried to get a Glabmail, and it's like, oh, how far back do I have to go? All the way back to Gen 4. All the way back to Pearl. It was such a pain in the butt. Because I'm dumb, and had like erased my old files. So I think because I wanted to get all the starters. So I didn't have a finished game of Pearl where I could just easily go to wherever Glabmail was. I had to go through, like, I want to say it was about 60% of the game just to catch one. But not worth it. And it was around that time I learned that just putting a Pokemon into Pokemon Bank did not get you the Dex entry. You had to put it into a game where that Pokemon shows up in the Pokedex and then port them in from that game. So just to get that, I had to take it from Gen 4, move it up to Gen 5. From Gen 5, put it into the bank, pull it down out of the bank into a Gen 6 game that already had National Dex unlocked. So I think I did it with X. And then put it back in to the Pokemon Bank. It was mind-bogglingly dumb. And is the sole reason why the lack of a National Dex in Sword and Shield upsets me. Because just, if the whole point was to catch them all, then make it a feasible goal. Rant over, that's all. That's pretty much it for today, I guess. We got through Mount Mortar. There's waterfalls inside that we didn't get to see and we won't be able to interact with anyway. And one last bit of housekeeping before I forget again. Let us go through... Oh no, I don't... Did I already do it? Or is False Swipe available in the store and I just haven't bought it because I'm a dick? No, I already did it. I taught False Swipe to Valor some other time. Probably last episode and I forgot. So that's good. Next time on Let's Play Pokemon Soul Silver Randomizer Nuzlocke, we're going to get into that grass and see what we find. And we're probably also going to fight all these trainers. Because my Pokemon need a whole bunch of love and levels. Because the upcoming gyms, just, they're so much worse than the random wild Pokemon you can find. There's this huge level disparity, and I hope to not waste everyone's time with a whole bunch of grinding. Anyhow, you have a good day.